Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Now, today is going to be, well, tonight. Tonight is going to be, it's going to be a Serval Ramble video, and it's going to be hopefully short. Now, you can quote me if this video is like half an hour long. But it's just another, pet peeve that I've had now. Now, this is Discord, okay? These are Discord problems. Hooray! Okay, right? So, I'm not gonna try and list this, right? So this is roughly what I want to touch on. Alright? People and oversharing, okay, Discord drama, and attachments. Now, what do I mean by this? Now this is something I'm a bit hated for, right, for thinking some of these things, which is fair enough, and you're also free to disagree, alright? But fellas, Discord, okay? So we're gonna start off with oversharing, okay? Um, I don't need to know. Okay, bluntly put. Okay, when you meet somebody on Discord or you meet somebody online, right, and you become besties with them, your friends and all that. That's cool. You know, you share whatever as friends. Um, but you know what I'm seeing a lot of, and it really pisses me off. It really does, because it keeps happening to me in particular. Now, I don't know if maybe I'm just not being firm enough when I tell people to fuck off, but I don't want to hear it. Okay, I don't want to hear when when you have something to like overshare with me, right? Now, I'm gonna sound like a heartless bastard, and that's because I am. I don't want to hear your problems. I just met you, right? I don't get why some people. Now, I'm probably not articulating this very well, but you probably get what I mean if it's happened to you already. Somebody that you just met a few minutes ago, a few seconds ago, maybe an hour ago at max, starts telling you all their issues, and they think that this is the only way they can connect to you by oversharing their entire life. It You shouldn't be doing that. You really shouldn't be doing that. Because now it's okay. Okay, they're just lucky that they did it to me and I don't really care. Because what if they like overshare to somebody who's malicious, right? What if they just met somebody online, right? Let's just say now we're going to use Roblox and Discord because this is where it most happens. Okay, this is not a video about Roblox. The situation going on. This is just what I'm gonna say, right? I will meet people on Roblox, okay, and we'll become friends for a few minutes. We'll play a few games, and then sometimes they'll ask me to go to Discord, and that's cool and all, right? Staying connected with your mates. But oversharing. Holy good fuck. I do not need to know every single mental illness you have, what doctor you go to, how many friends don't like you, and like all of your personal problems. Now, yes, I sound heartless, but you have to keep in mind when you hear this 1,000 times over like what 30 people on games, on hangout games, Discord itself, social medias, you start to become not immune to it, but numb to it. Like I I don't get what people's obsession is with oversharing. Now I'm going to use a personal anecdote, okay? For something that happened. Right now, I'm gonna change their names around. So if you're watching this and you know about this situation, shh, okay, just shh, okay, because it pisses me off. I became good friends with a few people in a Roblox game, okay? And when I first got to know them on the game, they were very nice. I knew them for about a day or two, and then we went to Discord. And oh my fucking god, they immediately went into the VC and they were a different person. They only wanted attention. They were like, "Oh, my life is so bad, oh, this and that." And they were sharing this to people they had just met maybe a day ago. They didn't even know if we were their friends, if we were just passing, mates. Why do you share this? Why do you know this? I knew more about them than probably their family did within a few minutes of sitting in a VC. And that's really dangerous. That's really bad. And I hate when people do it because, first of all, I don't want to hear it. And second of all, it's dangerous. It's bad. It's a genuine concern, right? This is shit that should be going to your therapist, to close family, uh, people who care. But why do you feel the need to overshare on Discord? Uh, it's a small thing, right? And I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with me, right? And that's fine. That's perfectly fine. That probably means that you're accepting. You care a lot. But the problem is, for people, more cynical bastards like myself, who don't care, it gets really annoying really quickly. And it's genuinely annoying when people overshare. Because I don't need to know every little bit and waking moment of your life. And you know where this is most common? And once again, friendly fire, okay? Furries, okay? The furry community. Now, I love being a part of this community, okay? I very much enjoy being a silly little floofer. But the people I meet in this godforsaken, community have made me viscerally uncomfortable. Because they will overshare within a matter of milliseconds. I met some fella, right, on Roblox there, right? Now, is this maybe my fault? Maybe. Because I decided to go into the godforsaken game known as Write a Letter, right? And I met them, we were friends for a little bit, they added me on Roblox, and then, they asked to go onto Discord. And that was grand. I thought, they're pretty cool. And then immediately they want to try and talk about very explicit things, the blue app, what are some personal interests. And when I say I sat there silently uncomfortable, I fucking mean it. I did not expect to hop into a call with somebody I just met and be discussing what they get off to. I don't want to fucking hear it. I hate that. I hate that so much. Like, deep down in my heart, I despise it when people start oversharing about their entire life. I don't care that when you were 5, you saw, I don't know, you fell off a bridge or something, right? I don't care. Maybe that's a cool little story. That's not too bad, okay? Actually, no, I backtrack on that one. If it's a personal story, whatever, right? But when you start oversharing stuff, like what's wrong with your life and all that, 5 milliseconds after meeting somebody, you need to not be on Discord. You need to go seek some professional help, okay? People on Discord are not going to listen to you. They do not care. You are miles away from them. And maybe that's why you feel the need to vent to them, to like tell somebody who you'll never interact with again, because it just I can't understand it. Why? Why overshare so quickly? There's no point. And you're sharing such personal, intimate details about yourself to some fella you met like an hour ago. I don't get it. It's just it boggles the mind. It really does. But that's only one gripe. Okay, I have two others here on my desk here. See this? I have two more papers to go through. Okay. Now another one. All right. We're just gonna hop straight into this one. Discord dramas. Okay. Now this is talking about friend groups. I want to specify, alright, some dramas are really big, some are really bad, some need to be cared about, others don't. And that's what I want to talk about. The shit that doesn't matter, okay? Because Discord dramas, they are so pointless. I hate them, okay? There is a ongoing incident, let's say, with a friend group of mine and another group connected to a game, okay? Now, within our friend group, we have a few, let's say a few bad apples, okay? That like poison the group, okay? They make it insufferable. Nobody really likes them. And Eventually, something popped. Okay, some one of the friends in the group turned out to be horrible. Blackmail, and it's really bad. I know, and I need to choose my words carefully. But at the end of the day, I am an ocean away from you. Okay, I am an ocean away. I do not care, and it is petty relationship drama between two people who will never meet because they are miles away from each other. Why should I care? Why do you want to make it my problem? Get rid of them, okay? I'm now speaking from personal experience. I want you, okay? If you have some bad apples in your friend group or whatever, in your Discord group, if you have the power to, or are friends with somebody who is able to, just get rid of them. There is no point drawing it out, alright? This doesn't. Not every single little issue needs to become this massive drama with this and that, and oh, they did this and that, they're a horrible person. You can end drama with a simple button, and it's crazy to do it. It's called the block button. It's the block button. You don't need to be ripping apart friends and shit over stuff like this, right? Now, these are small cases, okay? I'm not talking about bigger drama. Bigger drama needs to be exposed. But when it's just a group of friends and it's some petty bullshit, why the fuck do people on Discord make it like their mission to just blow it up as much as possible? Going into DMs, backstabbing, spying on people, this and that and that. Like, you're not a secret agent, okay? I don't. You're not a secret. Okay, you're not a secret agent, okay? First of all, you are like what, 15, 14? You could be like, go touch grass. Basically. That's what I'm saying, alright? When it comes to Discord dramas, if you disagree with somebody or something really bad happens, um, do this for me, okay? Go offline for a few hours, maybe a day, 2 days, okay? And leave Discord. And then come back. And you'll realize something. Discord doesn't matter. Your friends online, they don't matter when you hop off your computer, or phone, or Xbox, or console. Fucking whatever. I hate Discord drama so much when it's just friends. Because it's petty stuff that wasn't even that bad becoming this horrible bubble of hatred. Over what? She didn't like him or he didn't like her? And now it's everyone's issue? Huh? Get rid of them. Or, better yet, take your friends and leave. Because, honestly, I hate Discord drama so much. It is the most pointless bullshit you will ever be a part of. And within a few minutes, you'll forget. Once it's over, you've already forgotten. Why bother? Why bother? Now, another one. Now, this one kind of ties back to the first, rambling part where I was talking about oversharing. But this is attachments online. Now, this is kind of also about e-dating, but isn't, right? So, right, let me just talk, right? Come here. So, attachments online. You can make friends online, which is amazing. You can meet amazing people online, which is even better, It's like, wow, these are some people that I would never see in my entire life. And now I can see them on Discord, I become friends with this and that, they have so much. Let me remind you something. If your internet goes out, if your internet goes out, you never guess what happens to all your friends online. They're gone, and you don't get to say anything. And there are some people that are so genuinely addicted or like glued to Discord and social media, and that is honestly sad because you are missing out on a lot of real life experiences, and it's depressing. It's sad, and you're not sad because you're not talking to your friends. You're sad because you're not on your computer. You're sad because you're not getting interaction. which you forego by going online when you can. I'm not saying it's easy, okay? I'm not saying you're gonna go out tomorrow, right, and become like the main character and like, oh, you have this many friends on, in real life. You can go meet people in real life. You can go join a club. Um, you can go join a club. You can go get a job. You can go meet people. You can go to the park. You can go to walk. Fuck, you can do literally at. How valuable are your online friends really? Because I do this thing where I purge my friends list, right? I get rid of people who I don't really talk to, and some people that don't talk to me, or I don't talk to them, or this and that happens. And it makes me realize like the futility of having online friends, like, uh, not even online friends. What one that really gets underneath my skin, right, is e-dating. Now I'm gonna talk about the extremes, okay? I'm not talking two people meet in the same country, but online, like two people from like I don't know West Coast America to East Coast America, right? Because maybe one day those two could meet. But you know what's never gonna happen? You know what's never gonna happen? And honestly, come here and listen to this one. If you, all right, if you live, let's say, in France, okay, and you fall in love with somebody online who's, I don't know, in the middle of bumfuck Mongolia, do you think like either of you are ever going to meet? Because I can assure you, you never will. There are people in the same country who meet each other online, fall in love, and then never meet each other, and it's this horrible, depressing cycle where nobody gets anything, and you're simply online friends. You're two pixels on a screen. Why? Why get attached to people so fervently online? You don't know them really. You're never going to meet them. Why bother? Now, I sound like an asshole. I really do. And I'm fully aware that I do. But I don't care. That's the thing. I am able to stand here, right? And tell you straight up. If I lost my Discord account tomorrow, if my internet went out forever from this point onwards, I can happily say that I can go outside and I can go talk to my friends in person. These people who are only online never go outside really, and their entire presence is on Discord or a game or whatever. That's sad. That's really sad, and you need to change because that is depressing. You can make good friends. I'm not saying you cannot make good friends online, but what I'm saying is how attached you can really get to somebody online has limits, right? You can. I have some good friends, some really good mates online, right? We are best of friends and all that, right? But I know damn well we're probably never gonna meet, but we can still be good friends. But I never let that take over real life stuff, right? If I have something to do, let's say my grandparents need me for something, I'm never gonna forego that over staying online. And these people that just stay online, their only attachments are online. That's really sad. You have no connections. Your internet goes out. That's it. It's nothing from there. That's attachments online. They can be dangerous, and they can be hurtful because you don't realize it. What you need to realize is the best part about life is being outside and doing stuff you like. But when you're doing something you like and it's your entire life and it's causing issues elsewhere because you don't have a job or you're not doing this or that, you're not going to school or like whatever, that's really bad. That is actually life ruining, and without you even realizing, because you could go years and years and years without making a friend in real life, but you have all these friends online, and then you realize you're never going to meet these people. So why bother? Why get so attached to somebody online? I am one cynical asshole, right? But you need to know, and I want to be the person to say it. You cannot get truly attached to these people, and this is this last sentence. All right, this last little bit is a direct attack to e-daters. You two are never gonna meet, and especially if you're both like relatively young or whatever, right? Or even like whatever, right? You're never gonna meet. You will never get past just being online friends. Maybe you're a little closer than online friends, but guess what? You're never gonna meet because you're in, I don't know, you're in San Palau, and your best friend, your love is in fucking Estonia. You two are never gonna meet. Be real. Be realistic, okay, fella? When you get attached to something online, be realistic. Take a step back and remember, am I ever gonna meet this person? Do I forego seeking people because, I already have somebody? You don't already have somebody. You know what you have? You have a pen pal. You have a very advanced pen pal. That's what online friends are. They're very advanced pen pals. If you're in the same country and you meet online, that's cool. You two could probably meet. That's pretty cool, right? If you're friends with somebody all the way in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, and you're also in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, and you two, like, realistically can never meet, don't bother getting attached. That's all I'm gonna say. Because it'll hurt you. It'll hurt you more than anybody else. And then you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna start oversharing to everybody. And then that brings it back to the first half, where you're just talking about everything to anybody. And that's even more hurtful, because people can use it against you. Now, hopefully that was a short video. This is just something that I've been thinking about for a while, and I know I've been putting off Serval Ramble videos because I'm not too sure how to go about them. But this is just hopefully a short rant, a relatively medium-sized rant, to hold you over, because I know one or two people have been waiting for this. Yeah, so, basically, my issues are, what I really hate online is oversharing, Discord drama, and people that get attached too much online. Because you know what? First of all, for oversharing, nobody wants to hear it, okay? Some guy that you just met off the street doesn't want to know what you want to stick it in, okay? I don't need to hear that. That actually ruined my day, okay? I don't want to hear that. 2, Discord drama. Why bother? Just leave. Just leave, man. You don't need to. This isn't like a, big issue. If it's not a big issue, if it's not seriously illegal, then why bother? Because they're online. This doesn't affect you. Really, realistically, do you know what happens in Discord drama? There's a few weeks, maybe a few days of everybody up in arms and everybody's united against whatever, or everybody's divided. And you know what happens when the drama ends? Everybody forgets and no one gives a shit. So it was a big waste of time. And it lets, performative people be all dramatic and stuff, when realistically, nobody gives a fucking shit. Nobody gives a shit. And number 3, attachments online. Fella, put your hand back on the keyboard, or better yet, take it off the keyboard, because you're never going to meet this person, okay? Especially if you are in 2 different countries, oceans away, miles away, time zones away, you two are never going to meet. Please stop bothering me with it. I don't want to hear what your, boyfriend or girlfriend had to say. I don't give a shit. You two will never get anywhere further than being pen pals. So overall, what is this rant about? Online everything. I hate you. No, I don't hate you. What I hate is just these weirdos, that overshare and love drama and get, you know, have a different lover every 5 seconds because it's all online. A new fling every week, These type of people, I hate them. And you know what? If you disagree, and if you are one of these people, feel free to comment, okay? You are always free to disagree, okay? I'm never gonna delete comments unless it's something really bad or cringe. So, with that being said, I'm gonna leave that video here. I'm gonna start ending it, and you know what? You have a great day or you have a great night. Because that felt very good to talk about. I really hate Discord people, okay? So, with that being said, good night, or good morning, or good afternoon. And yeah, I'll be seeing you. Bye-bye.